Hello and welcome back to our walk through Philippians. We are now on to the last verse of that first chapter, um, where Paul writes, chapter 1, verse 30, having the same struggle that you saw I had, and now hear that I have. If I back it up a little, he says, for it's been given to you on Christ's behalf not only to believe in him, but also to suffer for him, having the same struggle that you saw I had, and now hear that I have. And so Paul really does want to tie his words to them, encouraging them to go into faith, his words to them, encouraging them to use that faith in time of suffering. He's using his own life as an example for them. And I have to appeal to Paul here because the truth is I have mostly been a much more timid servant in my life, and at times have cowarded out for the gospel. And I think many of us share that sentiment, and that's what importance it is to hear Paul's story here, to hear it so that we do have a story that holds us, to hear that faith has a working that we may have been too timid to ever walk into before. We need to hear these words so that we can truly ever dare to let our faith face suffering. That's what he does for them. And really, if you ever need to work this, it's the good thing about having a long church history. We have traditions of and centuries of people going back and holding to their faith through times of immense suffering that can be great examples to us, all the way down to Paul, but ultimately to Christ himself, who endured a cross for our sake, and endured a cross against the world, and it's his resurrection that has become the foundation of hope. It became a foundation of hope for Paul that let him tell his story, which he now uses to encourage the Philippians. So let that also be the one for us, to where one day we have stories to share with others. Amen.